morning everybody, welcome to Spirit of Life Alchemy. This is your morning message tarot reading for Thursday the 14th of July 2022. Messages from Spirit for the collective. So we've got some astrology today. We've got the moons sextiling Neptune and then conjuncting Pluto in Aries before it slips into Aquarius, where the moon will then square Mars and sextile Jupiter. So got very open, floaty, dreamy in the collective unconsciousness energy, first of all, seeing what bubbles up from the subconscious and everything, with Neptune in Pisces, that then can sort of help us with soul level transformation and in taking back our own power. Before, we're advised to slow down on actions to make sure that we're aligned with our beliefs. Also, today we've got Mercury sextile in Uranus and Venus sextile square in Neptune. So this is sort of two personal planets aligning and aspecting their higher vibration planets. So Mercury is personal mind, with Uranus being the cosmic mind, and Venus being our personal heart and relationship to love, with Neptune being the collective connection to the love vibration. So in both of those, with the Mercury sextile Uranus, that's the sextile is a supportive aspect. So we've got support in channeling between the personal mind and the collective mind, and sort of channeling down messages that then sort of have purpose within our lives. With the Venus square Neptune, the square is more of a conflict. So there could be a conflict between our own personal perspectives of love against the universal love energies, the stuff of the universe. So there's a lot of balancing to do there with those planetary aspects. But it could be a day for sort of bringing up things from the deep subconscious or down, from our higher selves and whatever, that helps us transform at a soul level. And then with the Mars and Jupiter energies, aligning our beliefs to our new beliefs, taking us to take ourselves forward in new alignment. Okay, so as for the last few weeks, definitely, with this, it's like a realignment and a course correction for the new path to take forward. I'm finding it a very exciting time. I'm also really exhausted from it, and the high level energies coming through right now. So if anybody's feeling like that, self-care, looking after yourselves, giving yourself plenty of rest, good food, sleep, gentle exercise, connecting with nature, whatever it is that you do to help you align with these energies. So let's do some cards and see what they have to say for today. We're going to be using the Light Seekers Tarot and the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. So just going to close my journal. I keep a journal of all my readings and everything, just because otherwise I would just never remember them from one day to the next. It's like, did we hear that for a while? And going back and checking and things like that. So it just sort of helps me keep track of the energies. Okay, so let's see. What do we need to know for Thursday the 14th of July 2022? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? So, yeah, messages from Spirit for the collective for Thursday, the 14th of July 2022. So what do we need to know? Okay, so at the bottom we have Never Ending Story. Treasure Island. And A Change in the Wind. Okay, so this reading is a reminder that there's never a beginning point and an end point in any of this transformation. That really, from the moment you're born until the moment that you leave this mortal coil, we're in this constant cycle of transformation and growing, and being in the ebb and the flow of the cosmic energies and things like that. And we can choose to work with those or not. That's our own personal choice. But the advice is to remember that we always carry everything we need with us. I love this card, this tortoise with the treasure chest on its back. It's open. There's stars and hearts and all the gold that we could ever need, and it's all in here. We carry it with us always, and by remembering that and remembering that we're on these much bigger sort of transitions and things and journeys, we have everything we need. It prepares us for any change in the wind. And I think sort of, with the full moon yesterday and everything, there could have been things coming up, things that were released, etc., etc., crescendos of stuff in our lives, and now we're ready to start releasing those. And as the energies go from the last 2 weeks where they've been climbing and intensifying in lunar energy, they've peaked and now they're descending again back down to the new moon, which is on something like the 28th of July. It'll be a new moon in Leo. So yeah, we're just in this cosmic dance with the planets, with the sun and the moon, with all the energies, with God and Gaia, and yeah, just surrender to the journey and see where you're led. Hurrah! So let's do some cards and see what the cards have to say. Okay, so what do we need to know for Thursday, the 14th of July 2022? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, guidance and support can Spirit give the collective to help us with today's energies, all for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know for Thursday, the 14th of July 2022? So we have the Star, we have the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Hierophant, we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Four of Cups, we have the Hermit, we have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Two of Swords. So the Ace going into the Two. Oh, hay fever, might have a bit of a sneeze. No, it's gone. And we have the Magician with the Six of Pentacles and Temperance there. And the Page of Swords. Okay. So energy is very much about balancing ourselves. Okay. Okay, so the Star came out as one of the clarifiers yesterday in the full moon reading. So, we've done the work, taken on that energy, this is where we find ourselves today. A new beginning, hope, excitement, opportunities open up, new ideas, or new things, new inspirations, or aspirations coming in that sort of may have come to us at the full moon. I personally find that sort of the 3 days following the full moon is when those sparks normally come through, but after sort of by the end of 3 days, then I know sort of what the energy is and what I'm working with. I've said before many times on this channel about sort of full moons and new moons, 3 days leading in and 3 days leading out, just for that energy to sort of reveal itself. So we're at this point, this choice point, this inspirational point, new beginnings, wishing upon a star, and we have the 9 of Pentacles. So this is about independence and self-confidence, self-worth, and self-value, and knowing ourselves. This is making me think, was it yesterday? Yes, Venus trine Saturn. I'm sure it was a trine. And, we've grounded and stabilised the Venus energies, rooted into who we are, quite responsible in sort of our attitudes to self-love and things like that, which is probably good because we've got Venus square Neptune today, so we could be a bit off balance and a bit, not really sure where I am. So yesterday very much bringing it down to the 3D, and then sort of balancing the energies today, which could be in a bit of sort of struggle or conflict with the 5D energies. So remembering sort of from yesterday and standing in yourself, knowing of who you are. Then the foundation, we've got the Hierophant, and this again, balancing the 3D and the 5D, having a foot in each world and being able to sort of be in the spiritual and the physical at the same time, and balancing those energies. And because we've got the Mercury sextile Uranus as well, so again 3D mind and 5D mind, and with the moon going into from Capricorn into Aquarius, again that feels very 3D 5D. It seems to all be about straddling those energies and being able to balance yourself and exist in both paradigms, both experience within yourself. We have the 4 of Cups here, and it's a warning not to get caught up into the mundane, the 3D stuff, because if we do that, then there's a risk that we could miss the cosmic hand coming in from the 5D with the 4th cup and the gift of divine love, divine inspiration, and knowing that could spark, this next. The 4th cup could be the opportunity, the star, the wishing on the star coming in. So taking time to be open to that. Then we have the Hermit. So with that inspiration, that light from above is now travelling down the string and going into us. It becomes internal. We internalise it, and it shines from within. We're connected into the divine within ourselves and can shine our light into the world, which can give us the divine gift of clarity, of discernment, of what's the word I'm looking for? focus, of new mental inspirations. This shocks and surprises mentally out of left field. That Uranus energy sextile in Mercury. So being open with that. And you might find yourself with two options. Okay, the Two of Swords. Okay, do I go this way or that way? Could be more options, but sort of with the Two of Swords, there's that sort of feeling today of sort of spinning between the two options, or the two energies. Okay, and also sort of the mental energy being very supportive of of each other, the two planets, whereas with the heart energies, Venus and Neptune are squaring, so there could be some balance in there. There could be options and things like that that we need to work through to find the balance. And the balance is continued over here with the what's going on in the environment and coming up from the subconscious. The energy is just under the surface. So we have the Magician. As always, we're weaving our own story. We're creating our own magic in our lives, creating our own magical life. We have it all within us. And, you know, it's connecting into that and going with the ebb and the flow and the energies, doing the inner work to create that magic. With that, we've got the Six of Pentacles, giving and taking. Again, this is more of that sort of, that reciprocal energy, that being in both worlds, on both sides, and me being able to balance that, which is then fully supported by the Temperance card as well, the Aquarian card. So yeah, really, I'm getting a message of playing with the energies and balancing yourself, and being, as you know, learning to get comfortable in both sides. Okay, because we don't want to be stuck and grounded in the 3D. We don't want to be away with the fairies in the 5D, but we want to bring the energies of both together and be able to balance them in within ourselves. As we do that, it can give us clarity and spark new ideas, messages coming in that we need to know. I've just realised that I missed out sort of the message from Spirit. The Queen of Wands, again, in this card, playing with your power, playing with your energy, sparking the magic in your life. So yeah, it's a big opportunity. It's a big opportunity to open that treasure chest and let all this abundance and loveliness come out. If you remember sort of the last week or even 2 weeks, or, you know, lose track of time, but we've had the Five of Pentacles coming out so much, and the message has been continuously coming through to me about, it's not the lack and things in the external world that we need to be concerned about. It's about coming in and seeing all this abundance within us. That treasure chest that we carry around everywhere with us, that has all the abundance with it. And as we open that, and as we connect with all that abundance, it brings up all this energy. It raises our vibration, and as we raise our internal vibration, it causes change within us. We vibrate at a higher level, and that causes a change in our life, a change in the wind out in the world. Because, you know, as within, so without, as above, so below, basic principles of magic, and we're being given the opportunity to actually really work with that as we go forward. So that's today's energies. Pretty good if you ask me. I hope you enjoy working with them. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, then please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell to get personal readings from me. If you'd like it's not personal read, when I'm releasing readings Okay, still sort of, my mind, when I'm doing these readings and it's like downloads coming through and channeling messages and things like that, I'm a bit dissociated from myself. So yeah, click on the wiggly bell for notifications. If you want a personal reading from me, then email me at the email address in the description box below this video. Have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching.